good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
Beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
Guys, welcome back. Appreciate every one of you that take, most of your day to watch one of these. What are we looking at today? Those infamous words. This is not going to be an hour. 59 minutes, maybe? Curmudgeon's Better Half. Old ale brewed with molasses and aged in maple syrup bourbon barrels. 12.7%, and it is from Founders, a brewery that I absolutely love. And I'm going to use my favorite bottle opener. And I put a mag in it that I know Ed would appreciate because he just loved himself some pinup girls. Worked great again. John Solar, just to not add to your shit storm this week. I am sure glad that John Solar does our promos, because this has been a brutal week, and then poor John has had to do 3 promos right now. I want to say, John, that they were all awesome. I appreciate all the work that you do on our promos, and so let's see. You can actually smell bourbon. I do like that. Most of the time, these bourbon barrel aged ones, very seldom do you ever get bourbon either in the taste or in the smell. Cheers. Ooh. On a fairly aggressive tug there. It doesn't get boozy, but definitely the oakiness of the barrels, maple, definitely a bourbon, but all of them are working really nice together, and it's not like it's just like it's gone too far with the bourbon, or usually with the bourbon ones, it's like I don't really smell it, I don't really taste it. It's kind of like when Greg informs me he just farted. These are all characteristics that I appreciate at that moment in time, too. Just got done watching Jim's Tac Pack video. I actually recorded mine yesterday, and it's already uploaded to my channel, but I have it set as private because I didn't want it to overrun the promo for Locked and Loaded. Awesome show. I want to thank everybody in the chat room so much. I know someone like Smile Money, in this particular case, I don't think he'll rip on me, but normally, getting off of subject, and we kind of kept, let's just put it this way. It's hard enough to deal with losing an incredible man like Ed, and to sit. I mean, we could sit and talk about Ed for days, let alone 2 hours. But the fact that the chat kept going to funny things, and I think Jim was in rare form and in record territory for how much bourbon came out his nose, and it was just that laughter, and knowing that Ed would be up there just flat. I just know Ed. I mean, he would not want everybody, moping around, and he'd be like, just get over that. Yeah, it's like, if you want me around, just think about me. I'll always be there for you guys. And the humor in it. And yeah, there was some, funny stories about Ed. I mean, that completely forgot about that one, John, the night that Ed was pretty snapped up. I don't know if he started early and was working often on those Two-Hearted Ales, but he was definitely not feeling any pain at all that evening. And it was just so funny because, you know, you'd tell like some kind of a joke, then it'd be like this little bit of a delay, and all of a sudden Ed would just start laughing. And but so last night's Locked and Loaded, I very much appreciate all the humor and everything that was going on and the interaction in the chat room. Also, and I did, in the process of scrolling to the bottom, Crazy Scotsman, I did see your comment. Will be on his show tomorrow. And one of the things that I definitely want to do, Crazy Scotsman wants to try to get together with his shirt guy, and I want to, personally, the hat would be cool. A shirt is a must, and I would love some vinyl bumper stickers. But I want to figure out a way that we can incorporate the Ed USAF Ed and his channel logo and that. You know, I want to put a shirt, but if you watched the Real Cobra Burnout, the one thing that came out of his mouth and immediately just cut straight into my heart and stayed there was, "Be like Ed." I want that. You know, I don't know, Scotsman, if we want to do hashtag Be Like Ed, that works too. But I definitely want, if we're going to do a hat, shirt, and possibly some bumper stickers, I really, it has to have Be Like Ed. Because it's more than just words. Like Cobra said, I think that the two videos that I've seen, and not to take away, Big Al had a great one, but the two that, because they're very close friends of mine, and it meant even more, was Josh FJ55 Iron Pig, and the Real Cobra Burnouts videos, because those two definitely illustrated that they knew Ed and what Ed's just to be around him and to talk to him and have him as a friend, what he was. I mean, like I alluded to in the last video, you know, there's one person that is either so desocialized from the rest of the group, just don't get it. I mean, of all of the shit that I saw, you just don't fucking get who Ed was, and it's really a shame. But the Real Cobra Burnout and the words from Josh FJ55 Iron Pig, these are people that truly understood and knew who Ed was. And when Cobra said, "Be like Ed," if more people could be like Ed, then you wouldn't have, you know, my little blow up. And I'm completely fucking serious. You're dead to me. I don't want to see any of your shit. If you think you're funny, you're not fucking funny. Oh, watching Jim's video, you know, he did his tack pack. You know, I already got mine, and as soon as Christine's show, you know, gets going, and I just don't want to take I just know how these video things work. I really want people to enjoy Christine's show, and so my tack pack video could have been up you know, days ago, but in there with these anti-rotation pins, and I put them on here. The only caveat I had is that I did have to back my mag release out one turn because it was hitting that. Don't touch my cock.
Do you want these down here?
Yeah, sure. If I would have thought about it, I would have used it. My friend and neighbor Mike, this is a restaurant, the Chinese Lantern, Duluth, Minnesota. It was a very popular place. I don't even know when yet. digress. Watching my cock get fondled, thinking. Chinese Lantern. This was a great restaurant. I don't even know why they went out of business. What happened? I mean, they were always busy. This goes back to my childhood. As a matter of fact, one of the head cooks here was a guy named Johnny who opened a restaurant. And I've told you stories. The best Chinese food. His
Ever.
pork fried rice. He had a
All
loam.
his dishes were awesome.
Anything. It was so. The worst thing was ordering, because it was like, okay,
What do I want now?
I had the steak and peppers last time, and that was so awesome, but I want to try something else. And then he had one meal that he made specially for some of his. It wasn't on his menu. It was that lo mein. I don't even remember what the hell it was even called, but if he had time, he would make it for me, and he was actually one of the original chefs for here. But Johnny, man, I don't know where you are now, but it was a damn crime when you closed your restaurant, which was literally 2.5 blocks from here. And he had a great guy that delivered too. Hey, you should try this.
It's beer. It smells like beer. It looks like beer.
But it's
Oh, yeah.
maple syrup bourbon aged. I'm not
Is
expecting
this
it.
the beaver?
No.
Oh.
This was a better half. This is this is like the
Why do you do this to me all the time? I don't like beer.
convince you it's not beer.
No. It's still beer.
Very good. So what do you think of what's the first person you think of when you see a pinup girl?
Ed.
Yeah. Did you feel compelled?
believe-
Did you feel compelled to do a basement dump?
No.
I see when somebody left last Sunday, they forgot this.
Yeah, and that's all I've heard about all week. Thank you very much.
Well, I'm sorry. It'd be more like. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
So you're gonna get it in the mail.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get on some comments here. First was Ben N. back on the podium in first. Ben. Jason Kronk. Cheers. Eric. Taking second place away from Aunt Keck. Jason. Cheers, my friend. Aunt Keck. Cheers. Being third. Smile Money. Third. Okay. Fourth. Gunwild. Fifth. Bobby. Solar Homestead. I've been missing the brew vids. I like to show up here from time to time for free shit. Well, it is. It's 100% free. I'm just here for free shit. I do love you all you guys. J-Dog, lock the scotch up. J-Dog, that might be an excellent idea. Being that it came from Mr. Holster, those two unopened bottles are well, they're definitely worth a lot more money, sorry Cobra, than a High Point. Did you try this?
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get going because I got some stuff to do before the radio show tonight.
Yes, this is not gonna. Well, there's a possibility it could go live before your show, if it doesn't go a freaking hour. Of course, I've doubled my upload speed, so I have cut over an hour off of an upload. But I'm not even sure I even want to listen to your show.
You know why? Because I go there where nobody else wants to.
Yeah.
Talk about things that nobody else wants to talk about.
Yeah, I'll listen in. Maybe I might even sit in. I don't know.
You're all right. You know, you're helping me do the whole vegan thing, so you get a pass.
That's bullshit right there. I'm doing whatever I can. Con artist over here.
Oh.
This is not easy. This is not easy for her.
No, it's not. But you know what? It goes to the word change. And for most people, change is not easy. And I'm just one of those people.
It's like a real one of these.
A real one of what? Yeah. Okay.
I told you about that, didn't I?
Yeah. It's even stamped on here, a movie prop. I mean.
That is probably it right there.
Really? Huh. That's crazy.
That is supposed to be the gun from this
Gun
movie.
From the movie?
With Robert Urich. Want to watch it tonight? Here, we can watch it right now if you want to. I've seen that part. Yeah? I don't even own a VCR anymore. You know, I've actually never seen this. Now I really want to see this. Right now, Mr. Holster's going...
What? Yeah.
Want to try it out?
No. We are not trying it out in the basement. I'll go old style cowboy on you and knock you in the head with this. Just like Wyatt Earp used to do when he went to arrest the cowboys that weren't behaving. You're not behaving. Mama gonna knock you out. You're not getting this.
I could do it with this.
No. You're not doing it at all.
Yeah, that's right. I'm doing the Ed carry.
I'm taking this upstairs with me. I don't trust you.
Whatever. Fine.
I don't have a holster.
Gunwire 1, I just noticed your cock peeking out.
Took you long enough.
What the fuck? That's why you're
You went Mexican.
I'm just gonna hang out down here until he notices that the cock is Mexican. Hey, Battle Bean, I have a Mexican cock too.
No.
What?
No. I'm going. You can't have this back yet.
Okay.
I want a real one though.
Yeah. I know you do. She's the only person that I know that goes over to the Uberti website and sits and drools until the keyboard stops working.
I heard that.
What? Fu Master Chew. Rich just got home from work and bang, I'm here. DFC, 9th, my friend. Crazy Scotsman, 1:37. Holy shit, why didn't you do that while he was there? It's a good question. He is kind of an intimidating guy, I'm not going to lie. Gunwild again, I hope to someday to get to shake your hand and have a beer and a dog rocket with you, my friend. Jeff, absolutely. You know, I see now. You can go back, like they would say, just go back and find the film. How many times over the years have I said, why are there so many bitter people out there? Life is ridiculously short. I mean, we only get one go-around, and I'm honored with leaving friends in my wake as opposed to enemies. I feel awesome, and I tell you, compared to the hooker I used to be married to, Christine is another example. I won't mention, let's just say, I mean, I just already mentioned her. You can tell the quality of a person when it's like, where are all your old friends? All I see is like recent ones where you get to deal with somebody like Christine and and me. Most of the people that I called friends back when I met them, I don't care if it was in high school or a decade ago, we're still friends. And yet some people just act like you're gonna get to be here forever. So let's just be a C-U-N-T. I don't understand why people are like that. I don't know if they're just petty or they're just whatever. Jealous probably is, as far as I'm concerned. I can think of a couple people in particular like that. But Jeff, absolutely. I have known Jeff almost as long as I have had a YouTube channel, and he is part of my family. And he hasn't been a friend in of an awful long time, Jeff, your family. And I know there's people out there, I mean, again, I tell that story all the time, when Travis's family, DJ Alkaline One, my son-in-law, found out that he was going to come to Minnesota to hang out with people he met on the internet. They were like begging him not to, like he was going to, they're going to find him in the trunk of an 85 Volvo in a field somewhere, engulfed in flames. And yet this weird medium of YouTube, it's just like so many of us feel so connected because we are like-minded thinkers. We put America and our country first. We believe in what our founding fathers and our men and women in the military fought and died for to protect. I mean, I can't even honestly say that I have, I can. I have one fairly close friend that is a libtard, and we just don't discuss politics. And personally speaking, I think he is actually more like me, just doesn't want to have to admit it, because pro-gun and, that whole my cold dead body before you get this gun out of my hands. It's like, dude, why do you keep endorsing the fucking losing side? Real cold burnout. It's all fun and games. While Mr. Holster was drinking you under the table, Jack was crashing at my place. Jack drank up all my beer, then he tore up my backyard, stole my lawnmower, and apparently picked up a bunch of lady dogs down the street. Mr. Holster, Jack doesn't date dogs. No, I think he's more into the ladies. Okay. Gunwild, wow. I thought the railroad union was the best there is. Guess not. No. Actually, it was kind of funny. I've had a conversation with people that I didn't even know or even associated with anybody that was in the railroad, and they all say the same thing. The reputation of the railroad and how they treat their employees is dirt bottom. If I actually knew, because I know. Well, it almost be nice to just, shout out the company, the employer that Ed had, and shame on you for the whole situation. I don't want to say it's 100% of the blame, but like I said already, I believe what the Real Cold Burnout said, and that due to finances, what medical costs, what it costs to be in the hospital. Jesus, I went in for my last dermatology appointment, and my part of the copay was $380. I mean, for $380, if I wanted someone to hold my junk and look between my butt cheeks, I could have had some really hot chick do it, as opposed to my doctor. I mean, not saying that he's not cute and hot and all, but I'm just saying, for $380, I could have, at least got the deal done, if you know what I mean. Real Cold Burnout, hashtag be like Ed. Absolutely. 9 minutes and 47 seconds, says the Crazy Scotsman. Yes, a few drops of water will help bring out the flavor. I've always believed that, and that's what I always have done. And Keck, you're welcome, E.
Hey, did you doctor up the whole jar of salsa with the mango in it?
The mango one is yes.
Uh-huh, yeah. Thanks. I forgot. Oh, holy shit, my mouth is on fire.
Stick with the other one.
Oh, now you tell me.
Well, I didn't think you'd go for the mango because I didn't think you liked mango salsa. Hey, hot peppers are good for your heart.
They ain't good for my shitter.
Oh my God, I'm not even going there. Well, that just sounded terrible. Oh my God. Who is this? I put one habanero that my sister grew. I had one, that was one cut up habanero in what I had yesterday, then I dumped it back into 75% of that jar and mixed it. Or maybe not. Maybe you just got the unmixed stuff at the top.
Yeah, I did. There you go.
This was J-Dog. Take a shot, laugh out loud for real, lock up the scotch. J-Dog, I am honestly going to take you up on that. When you watch this, you'll know I have, well, as you know, the second safe has a few firearms in it, but mostly important paperwork. But I'm pretty sure that top shelf is more than enough space to put the 2 scotch bottles. Oh look, it's I always seem to look, is it just me? I always seem to look at my phone when like the numbers are weird, like 1234, or right now it's 345. You know, when all the numbers all line up. I don't know what. Maybe that's just me. And Keck, amen. We must follow through and vote. Please, again, the Democrats are counting on you to not vote. Please let them down. And Democrats are an enemy combatants and a true enemy of the state and our liberties. You know, I hate to, yeah, absolutely, Aunt Keck. And it sounds terrible, but everything that the Democrats and the libtards stand for is like the complete opposite of what our country was founded on. Why is this so hard for people to go, what is wrong with these people? Our founding fathers went through what they thought was going to be a for sure death sentence to get away from the bullshit that the libtards now stand for today. Yet, I guess there's that stupid thing about how history always seems to repeat itself because people are stupid. Zeus, I haven't seen a dildo on fire since college. Joking, of course. I do know a girl that burned her leg when she fell asleep with her vibrator on, though. Johnny Concho, another great review. Cheers, cheese. Wow, I'm thinking about cheers cheers to hashtag be like Ed. Cobra, I think that is going to have no problems sticking, and I truly hope it goes up like a wildfire. Zeus, cheers to you, John Solar, for all the hard work, brother. Absolutely. I'm not saying that me and Jim and Christine couldn't come up with some awesome promos completely on our own, but John has that Well, you watch John do a video, and it's first of all you just get confused right off in the beginning. How I bring this part of the video over here, and I use this, and then I take and I use Corel 10x, and then I bring it over here, and this is what causes all the really intense animations, and then I bring it back over here, and I dump it back into Corel. Then when I'm all done, I put it in Handbrake, and I compress it, and I upload it, and. But John is a visionary. You give him little direction, and the end result is what you see in your mind's eye. Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots. Hey Google, sing me a song. Jolson.
I'm singing you a song because songs are great and songs make you happy. This is a song for you.
Yeah, that was kind of lame if you think about it.
Yeah, thinking's my favorite. In fact, I was just thinking about buoyancy. It's so interesting.
I was thinking about a big set of boobs.
My apologies. I don't understand.
Well, if you could see shit, she's like right above you. Hey Google, can you see me?
If you'd like. It's a little hard to see in here, but the acoustics are fantastic.
J-Dog. Jolson. A couple of family members had the opportunity to, well, they're both friends. Jolson just has to get up here more. J-Dog's only a handful of minutes away. Jolson, hey Google, set phasers to kill.
My phasers are permanently set to peace mode, Captain.
Yeah, that's too bad, actually. Hey Google, Star Trek or Star Wars?
According to Wikipedia, Jeremy Bulloch is best known for his role as Boba Fett in the original Star Wars trilogy. He is a huge fan of Star Trek, the original series.
That sort of didn't answer my question. Or Jolson's.
Oops, what was your question?
What is better, Star Trek or Star Wars?
On the website BusinessInsider.com, they say, those aren't Star Wars movies, they're abominations. But in the spirit of fairness, I'll count them. Even counting the newer Star Wars installments, the franchise is still better than the Star Trek universe.
Hey Google, would you survive if I threw your piece of shit against the wall?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, try shutting the fuck up then. I carry one. If you ever do get a chance to go and visit Mr. Holster, I'm sure he'd let you milk a daddy cow. Jolson, hey Google, who are you gonna call?
I usually call Bill Murray when I have ghost troubles. He never picks up.
Tardisius, starting this video with a Zippo and a walking shirt deserves more cowbell. Yeah, I think, Hey Google, do you like more cowbell?
I'd tell you if I knew.
That was like the weird Mr. Holster hold. Just enough of an angle where if you walk into it, the little bell can't go off. I know, I'm still waiting on that. Hey Google, how do you spell whiskey?
Whiskey is spelled W-H-I-S-K-E-Y.
Hey Google, you know you have whiskey spelt wrong, right?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, whiskey is properly spelt W-S-K-Y.
I'm not sure, but I can tell you the answer to a similar question. What is the correct spelling whiskey or whiskey? Would that help?
Yeah, but you get it wrong.
Sorry about that. I'm always trying to improve.
Mr. Holster, a minute 36, and he finally gets squared away. Still on time though. Mr. Holster, I see your cock is sticking out one of your drawers again. Why are you listening, Google? Wait. Looks like you're choking your chicken in the cabinet, just saying. Wade, you're a better man than I am. I don't hesitate defending my friends and family from stuck-up fucksticks. See, I tried. Now, never mind. I tried to take the higher ground, but I'm still done. Joey Cuz, I don't see my little green dinosaur with the green boner on the desk anymore. Oh well, I guess I have to send you something else to put there. Actually, yeah, you're right. Somebody was playing with it and took it and moved it. He's supposed to be sitting right here. And he's like right between her legs too, Joey. How's that? Hazman, I don't see the Nixon Now bumper sticker I sent. Hope you got a good buck for it. Hazman, Paul, I have addressed this now multiple times. I ran out of room, but it means something to me, so just like the last time you left that exact fucking comment, there it is, sitting right there, right above one of the two most important things that I have sitting down here. The charcoal drawing that Lily made for me with the Zippo Tardisius that looks just like it. My signed Smith & Wesson sign from our shoot. And right there is Ed. Stay armed, stay safe. And right above that is the Nixon Now. It's an important item. And even though everybody else can't enjoy it, I do. It's sitting right there. This is now the second time you've asked me about it. It hasn't gone anywhere, and I didn't fucking sell it. Wade, going to show my age, every time I hear the name Thumper, I think of Salt and Pepper team who fought James Bond 007, Sean Connery, in Diamonds Are Forever in 1971. John Umek, where the hell have you been lately? Here, great advice. Smile Money, each shot was between 80 and 110 calories. Add in the beer, geez, you could have had a V8. Yeah, but you know, the V8 is just not as much fun. Stalker Steve, one beer and you try to open his glass. I think he was just into the balls. Stalker Steve. Stalker Steve, I got a spare 30 minutes. Go. I love a basement. Oh yeah, because I can only imagine what is hidden in your basement. Stalker Steve. Beard CB, no, that's an intro and a brew babe. Beard CB, actually finishing a beer on time, Mr. Holster would be proud, except for the fact that the glass is already open. There was that. That malty flavors that, like I was trying to describe in Thumper. You know, this is a beer that is seriously aged. And as the alcohol breaks everything down, there is just something about that maltiness that's so hard to describe. It's now I've had a 120 fresh Dogfish Head, and then you take one that's a year or 2 years old, and it's just that whole dynamics completely changes in it, and that's definitely this that buttery maltiness that I'm getting in this. I personally, next time I'm over at the Keyport, if they do still have some more of these, I'll grab one at 12.7%. This would be a good, probably a 2-year age. Put 2 years on it, and see if I can remember today, 2 years from now. Beard CV, Chavez makes good whiskey to be true. I have until the 3 bottles that Mr. Holster brought me from his dad's stash. It's honestly the first time I've ever had Chavez Regal. So I don't know what a fresh, just purchased now bottle would be, but there is just something exceptional about what has taken place in the 60 years that it has waited for some dumbass to open it and start drinking it. And I so much appreciate that Mr. Holster thought of me and gave me something. I don't know, first of all, that it was something from his dad's collection, and then that I got it from Mr. Holster. It sincerely means a lot. Actually, J-Dog, I guess I kind of missed an opportunity. Probably don't want to forget about these other options in here. Now, see, I don't know anything about these, so I don't even know what order that I would put them in on guessing which one would be the best. White Label Dwarves, Cutty Shark. This is the only one I've actually even heard of. Ambassador Deluxe. I should go right off of the thing. WHISKY. This one's got whiskeys. WHISKIES. I don't know if it's anywhere else in here because it has Scotch a lot. This one is from Scotland. Scotland, eh? The White Label also has it spelt right. WHISKY. 100% Scotch whiskies, product of Scotland, blended and bottled at John Dwyer and Sons. I mean, for sentimental reasons, I'm not going to be sitting on these. So these are all candidates. Right now, I've already poured that, and I've had two of my family members actually getting me in on this one. So while I'm thinking about it, I just want to throw this out there. I don't know if now we're already at 44 minutes. Maybe it'd be better just to leave it alone. But I had a really nice conversation yesterday with another good friend of mine. Someday I pray that I get to shake his hand. Just having a real problem with the the toasting and all this, and he's 100% right. Do something really good for Ed's family, and stop trying to kill your liver. I mean, I guess I'm no one to speak. I'm just saying. I did, in full disclosure, I did. Christine picked me up a 6-pack of Two Hearted Ale, and I had 3 Two Hearted Ales yesterday. 1 before Locked and Loaded, and 2 during Locked and Loaded. It's been probably a good couple of years since I've had a Two Hearted Ale, and yet there they are. And Chris is like, "Hey, they're on sale." So just had one of those. But me personally, right now, the thing that is the most important to, our family, our group, our circle, so many of you that are hearing this, is doing what we need to do right now to help Jules. In case who is Jules? Jules is Ed's wife. She is the one that has been left with the ripping the heart out and losing her better half. I mean, the two of them have been together well over half of their lives. So our group is going to do whatever it takes right now. But we still have other things, still going on. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are helping out CMAX. I personally will never let Mr. Holster down. If he needs help, man, just please let me know. But right now, we just need to do whatever we can to make sure Ed's family is taken care of. Bearded CB, good contrast on the SI sights. I have no problems with those. On the other hand, this setup is rapidly turned into one of my favorites. After Ed gave me this, I had Jason from Lock Grips. This was actually a prototype run that he gave me, and as you've heard in the stories, I was just like, yeah, those are really cool, and I'll do a video. And then it's not my style, and for some reason they grew on me, and I love these grips. They have been on here since I put them on this firearm. And then I ended up doing some videos for Heine Specialties. These are Heine Specialties, and they are specifically made as a conceal and carry sights. Trigicon, they're the straight 8. You line the dots up and down. And it's kind of like similar to that blackout style, Jeff, Gunwild, except for, of course it has the sight back in the rear. But it's so easy to acquire them. Just line the dots straight up and down, and it's just like the Strike Industries. It has this really nice ridged area that makes it so easy to rack it on the side of a table if something happens to you and you don't have this arm, and like for some reason, I don't know if you have a malfunction. Personally, I know there's people that will argue with me. There is absolutely zero reason for your own safety to carry a gun that is not gonna go off when you squeeze the trigger. Not even a fan of safeties, but in the 1911, technically speaking, this is the safest way to carry a 1911. So yeah, so I did the Heine sights on here, and And personally, this one I have the Rest in Peace round in it. And then of course I have an extra mag because you know, when you carry an extra mag on your Glock, you're gonna have 4 times the amount of ammo by carrying an extra mag with this guy. But proper shot placement, and it's all good. Bearded CB again. 44 minutes. You always get what you pay for here. Good thing reviews are free here on YouTube. That was my point. Bearded CB, add another mag and 100 rounds to the next melter or rifle as well. Obviously, my friend, we will keep you in the loop after the bug out bag. And like I said last night on Locked and Loaded, please, I'll try to remember to put the link for Snowflake Melter down in the description box. Please go over. It's I believe it's $10 for this one. Get your money in. Let's get this one drawn out, and then we're going to do an AR-15, a really nice AR-15. But everybody that asked me about just making a donation, me and Jim are kind of, you know, we bounce back and forth, and this particular one is Jim's bug out bag, and it's also Jim's PayPal account. You can go to Jim's PayPal account, make a donation. If you don't want to be part of Snowflake Melter, you don't want to be in the raffle, the drawing for the bug out bag and then the extra goodies that Bearded CB threw in, all you have to do is go to Jim's, go to Snowflake Melter. Jim's got his PayPal right now, and you in the comment just put in JM, Jules Morris. JM, that's what it stands for. JM, and then make your donation. That money will go straight to Jules. I did not do a brew review. I did mention this in the Locked and Loaded show last night. I was actually finishing up my shower when my snow cone rang. When my cell phone rang, and it said Ed, and it was Jules. I was just like, I love you, sweetheart, but if you don't stop calling me from Ed's phone, I'm having a freak out here. Jules, I love you so much, and we will always be here for you. Steve, Hops and Lead, that beer brand is, in general, is shit. Yeah, I have heard that, but I actually really kind of like that one, Steve. Crazy Scotsman, hashtag be like Ed. Bearded CB, oh, and the burn in that fucker on the cock opener was more than that some bitch deserved. Oh, the burn in that fucker on the cock opener. Yeah, I'm Bearded CB, my friend. As of this moment in time, not a single person has come to the defense of the cocksucker. I personally think that the thought process, the comment, and the all of the above was 1,000% inappropriate. Beard CB, and I will not be missing foreign and domestic for anything. Yep, tomorrow, me and John for sure. Shit, I gotta find out with Jim. It's frickin' so late for him though. It's late for me, to be honest, but foreign and domestic with the Crazy Scotsman and Allenby Pro, and we will, again, just like with Locked and Loaded, be discussing Ed and what we can do. Maybe the Crazy Scotsman will have a little bit more insight and whatever. He's the one that has the friend that does can do the shirts and the hats. And like I said, if I had my way, obviously I'd take all of them. But if we can get together and start making and selling shirts hats and bumper stickers, hashtag Be Like Ed, with Ed's logo and everything on it. And then, obviously, you know, Crazy Scotsman, I think the guy that is doing all this work and making the shirts, they shouldn't take a loss. I mean, they obviously need to at least cover their expenses. I appreciate everything that they do, but any proceeds in excess of covering the materials and whatever, we get to Ed's family, to Jules. Steven again, Hops and Lead. Don't you hate it when your cockhead gets slammed in the door? Yeah, I do. And sometimes when you get the beans and franks caught in your zipper, that's not a good thing either. Beard CB, Rylander in Monroe makes fuckloads of beverages, beers and whiskeys for all sorts of companies like Costco and Trader Joe's. Did not know that. EMT Railfan, can't see the knife that you want a sheath for very well. It is a rustic looking knife, but get a hold of a fellow tuber just in time prepping. He does really nice rustic looking leather work. I want a fixed blade and a handcraft sheath that he made for me. I know exactly who just in time prepping is, and EMT Railfan. Hang on. This was the knife that my buddy Aaron handmade for me. You know, I got baby pictures all the way along the way. This was just a chunk of steel, and then it was a chunk of steel with Sharpie lines drawn on it. And then I know that he sent it off to a company in Texas to do the heat treating on the steel itself. And then he knew that I liked that whole zombie thing, and he was trying to find some scales that had the look. And you can see the pinning and everything that he did. Just and I'm here to tell you that I always shave like the same damn spot all the time, but it's like, I don't know if you just it's just an immediate clear path. I'd cry like a little bitch if I broke this thing, but on the other hand, I totally hate the fact that it just, from the time I've received it until right now, I did have a knife. Jeremy, pre-dawn death. I gave pre-dawn the knife that I had. Was it Circle 5, or that's the gun place, 5 Circle, or it was really. I don't regret giving it to you, Jeremy, but I absolutely loved that knife. It was so cool. But I had to give you an idea of how similar this was. Talk about wickedly weird. This was a chunk of steel that was cut out and made into this blade by Aaron, and yet I could take that sheath from the one that Pre-Dawn Death has, and it would slide in and lock into place. That was a Kydex one, but yeah, just in time prepping. He makes some really wicked, and you can maybe do something with some green stitching or whatever. I don't know. Again, not to sound morbid, but I really have a lot of things that I really want to start to enjoy, because I don't want to leave this world not having an opportunity to have some fun with some stuff. That's why my gun collection, there is no safe queens in there. I use and love everything. This one's another one. And again, I got this from Mr. 45 Bullet. It's it's a K-bar, and I can't see wrecking this thing. For me, it's not that. I mean, that is important to me. Never forget. We should never forget. What's important to me is that Bill, Mr. 45 Bullet, gave me this. And that is a real gentleman. That isn't some petty fucking prick. Hops and lead again. Vegan pork rinds. They're still pigskin. See, I don't know. It's a gray area. Gillian, if I had more reliable vehicle, I would drive up and spend some time with you and Christine. Mike, you are always welcome. Shoot my shit, use my ammo, have some scotch, do a brew review. I hate the restrictions that money puts on us. Gillian again. Ed lived about 300 miles away from me, and I still couldn't get over to hang out with him between his work and my not-so-reliable vehicle. Mr. Holster, if you dig under the 38, you will find some 10 millimeter, 45 ACP, and a little 44 Magnum. Okay. Mr. Holster, 2 guest rooms behind the bar in the lodge. You're more than welcome. Of course, you might want to wait till spring, since we drove through snow and most of the way to our place. Yeah, it was snowing this morning here. It got nice enough that it actually melted. Sharky, wow, intro babe, one sweet ass, brew babe, mama. Sharky, I bet her fake boobs would taste nice. Not only her boobs though. Yum, indeed. Scotch and cooking would be epic. I hated doing that. Larry, if you are watching this brew review, I'm sorry, I'll have to get back to you, but I'm on the home stretch, or am I? Fuck. Okay, I lied. It's already over an hour. Yeah, Sharky, if you got any recipes for some 60-year-old aged scotch, come on over. Smile Money, I did not see the comment, but you realize you burnt his face off the black dildo. Just saying. Yeah, I'm sure. If you knew what that was, then you should probably get the fucking point. I'm not yelling at you, Smile Money. I'm so not even joking. Fuck you. Not you, Smile Money. Sharky, there's this entire village for sale in South Spain. It consists of an entire peninsula with farmlands and 8 farms, only 300k euro. Walking distance from the Mediterranean and a river. If only I had spare cash to buy that fixer-upper. Oh. Sharky? What if a bunch of us could go in on that? I wonder if it's possible to figure out something that we could do as a community so that we were actually able to make money, have fun, and not have to fucking work ever again. Stalker Steve had to finish at work. Wink. Douglas! My man, that brew babe dried my peat in the sun. Which one? I personally like the intro one, but Joey Cuz, it was supposed to say, hey Google, tell me how smart do you think you are?
That depends. I know tons of things, but still can't tie a pair of shoes.
Can you suck a dick?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I'll show you a little picture later, okay? Joey, I see your cock is playing peekaboo. Sad, I just figured out at 54 minutes into the video. Brad, I like what you did here. Hell yeah. Pre-dawn death. Thank you for putting the good shit in our shot glass. Cheers from me and Caitlin. Caitlin, speaking of, how appropriate. A beer called Better Half. And then Caitlin actually leaves a comment. Take it as personal as you want, Jeremy. Caitlin, glad to see you use our shot glass. Good times. I, in full respect for a very good friend of mine, I do not raise this shot and toast Ed. I do what I can for Ed's family to show respect for Ed. I do raise this shot glass for my family. Caitlin, and I do put you first for a reason. Jeremy, Jolson, and J-Dog. Cheers. My family. I think it just tastes better in the Gooseberry Falls State Park shot glass. At least there's no annoying chrome on the inside to have the alcohol completely break down and have it come off. It's kind of like, would that be, instead of Goldschlager, would that be Silberschlager? Serious. You guys, I love you. And it would be nice if we had more time together. Maybe, Sharky, we can figure out a way to get some financing and buy up a large chunk of property in Spain and then just go there. I would have... I'm starting to get to the point where you just want to throw in the towel on America. But that's why people like us keep fighting. Because it's worth it. Our founding fathers thought it was worth it. The men and women in our military thought it was worth it. And true Americans think it's worth it. Pieces of shit like Obama and the Clintons and Dianne Feinstein and all the rest of the irrelevant fucking libtards just don't get it because they just want to control you. Brad, they are now Democrats. Jeremy again? Hashtag be like Ed. I'm not gonna lie to you, Eric. The way Ed took life is the way to live. Let the bad things just roll off. It's good for your blood pressure. Yes, it is, my friend. And you were another one of those privileged people that had the pleasure to meet them. Rich, well, I'm back at work trying to finish this brew review. Cheers, brother. Rich, this is another long one and another fine review. Cheers, my friend. I have something in spam. Let me check. Oh, okay. It's Jay Wolf. This was on the Death Valley one, though. Wheat, lager, yeah, wheat. ... lager, ... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm hitting the refresh button, and we're going for the iHeart Club, and once again, I lied, I'm sorry, whatever. J-Dog, iHeart Club. Smile Money. At the range now, I will tell Pete hello for you. He's still working with the owner today, so he is in serious mode. Laugh out loud. Hang on. Another good friend of mine that unfortunately I have yet to have the pleasure to shake his hand. I was planning on doing that when I was actually out there visiting said person, Pete. Tell Pete he's an asshole. And I love him, period. If you feel up to it, give his ass a little spank. And another good friend of mine, someone caught behind enemy lines, stainless 4.5. Yeah, I'm actually right in the middle of doing a brew review. If you feel like it, you can scroll ahead to like an hour and 10 minutes and watch me talk to you. You know what? Did I mention this? Android, as you keep advancing in your technology, why is it that you can't fucking get shit wrong? The voice to text in the S9, the Note 9, fucking sucks. It doesn't get it right half the time. The earlier generations were definitely so much better. And if I was actually to bitch for a moment, that is not my screen. That is a screen protector from Zag. That is a double wide roll of toilet paper. No, just kidding. That's my, told you my, take a coat hanger and never mind. Yeah, I have not dropped this phone and I do not keep it in my back pocket. I had the exact screensaver for Christine's S9 Plus that I bought 1 week before this, and it fell off the phone. Yet, if you want to do anything about it, you know it's beyond Best Buy. You have to. Smile money, you mother. Hang on. I'm asking you guys. Let's hang on. How do I do this? If I do this, I don't want to give up smile money. I don't want to give up any pertinent information because I know how you are on security. Hey, let's do this. I did not do that. Knock it off. Okay, hang on. So we got the Note has the stylus, so that we can. Oh, I almost took a picture of my cock. Sorry, smile money. All right, let's do this. There we go. Okay, you guys ready? Now, Joey, fix. What the fuck, Joey? Is that sperm? Fix that shit. Okay, everybody, say hi to Smile Money. You ready? Okay, let's do this. Appreciate it, especially Joey. I don't know what the fuck that even is, man. Hang on. I know the asshole in the video just stood there and like typed on his phone and shit. Hang on, you guys want to watch me put it in? I know this is cheating, so stainless 4.5. When you see this, I'm using the picture that I sent to Ed to send to you. I know it's terrible, but you know, it's like gifting, really. Oh, Mr. Holster is not going to be happy. Jolson, the Hang on, it's Smile Money again. Yeah, except for Smile Money, I'm down here drinking and you're actually shooting. Jolson 200 Ale Club needs more cowbell. Unfortunately, our founding member cannot be with us. Last comment in the iHeart Club. Well, let me just hit the refresh because I'm like that. Second to the last comment in the iHeart Club. iHeart Club Virgin. Cheers, E. That was from Zeus. Zeus, welcome. We'll be gentle on you for the first time, and then after that, we're going to tear that shit up. Bearded CB, iHeart Whiskey. Yes, I'm an asshole for it. Laugh out loud. That's the last comment. Hour and 16 minutes, and we're not even done yet. Mr. Holster, I'm fully prepared for the shit, but keep in mind it was a big bottle. It's really good. I recommend that you give this a try. Oof. Here, I'll just do this right now. On the E scale, Curmudgeon's better half. That's funny because I've dealt with a whole bunch of better halves today. Jules, Caitlin, fuck yeah. 12.7%. I'm going to give this a 10, and I'm seriously, I would like to be able to purchase another bottle of this, or two, and put it in the cellar, and let it age, and visit it in a year or two. I know, Mr. Holster, I'm going to take this upstairs and enjoy it. Bearded CB. The only one in this batch that I have heard of is the Cutty Shark. And I was informed that this stuff could be just as old as the Chavez. Doesn't smell bad. Bearded CB. You're not an asshole, but you're at least circling the brown spot. Not. I wouldn't say it's... Okay, I will. This is not nearly as nice as the Chavez. Oh, just all sorts of harshness. It's not as bad as the Lauder's Scotch that Justin brought me, but you might be right in there. Okay, guys. I'll leave you with this. Leave friends in your wake. Friends turn into family. You can never have enough family. And get out and vote so that we keep heading in the direction that we're going now. Trump train, bitches. Cheers.